Some dramatic moves in oil. I want to get to this U.S. oil production story. Citi as well coming out and now expecting a breach of 10 million barrels per day by the end of the summer. Are the sands or the winds turning against OPEC even further now?
Thanks. I'd like to start that off with the fundamentals really for the oil market. So our view is essentially that Brent will continue to consolidate lower around $61 a barrel for 2018. And that is still lower than prices where they are now. So I think there is perhaps some disconnect between the fundamentals and what we're seeing in terms of market pricing. Just to sort of walk you through the view from our commodities team, we are looking at global oil demand of over 1.6 million barrels a day in 2018. So in a sense, even accounting for the non-OPEC supply from North America in particular, which we expect to be around about 1.1 million barrels a day, we still think that on a fundamentals basis, the market will continue to be supported over 2018.
I mean, we've put this up on a chart, what exactly happened with the latest figures, and our clients can pull this up, should do exactly that right now. G-Space, hashtag BTV Space 5645, because lovely perspective. U.S. output then eclipsing Saudi Arabia's and may even top Russia's this year. We've put the lines in yellow and blue for Russian and Saudi Arabian output. The question of the other side of this equation is the question around demand. And we did have some China data which shows that imports are still strong. Is that what's going to help OPEC this year, much more than the supply side is?
Absolutely. So, Yusuf, for us, really, the question about demand is something that I think markets will be taking more seriously. And I think the rise in prices from the start of this year, for example, has been driven by the demand story more than anything else. So if you look at global growth, for instance, we're forecasting 3.9% GDP growth for 2018. And this, of course, much of this is coming from Asia, including China in particular. Now, in that context, as I said, we are looking at global oil demand growth of over 1.6 million barrels a day. So even though we are seeing an increase in production from the US, and particularly from shale, we think that the demand story is likely to continue to play a significant role, and the market will be supported, as I said.